Hey, well, welcome everybody to this webinar for the month of actually March, but this is April 8th. I'm very pleased to be hosting our conference co-chairs this year. District 45 conference is coming right up May 22nd through May 24th. And we're joined by Sharon Forbrigger and Lindsay Tremblay, our co-chairs. I'll introduce Sharon first. Sharon was born in Glace Bay, Nova Scotia, at the tip of Cape Breton, overlooking the Atlantic Ocean. She nursed in Halifax, Nova Scotia, and Vancouver, British Columbia, moving from coast to coast because she loves being by the sea. When she moved back home to the Halifax area, she got involved in Toastmasters back in 2008, and she was hooked. I like that fishing reference. She's been chartering her course through Pathways ever since. And then Lindsay Tremblay has been a member of Toastmasters since 2022. She's a member of the Charlottetown Toastmasters Breakfast Club, where she has taking on various executive roles within the club. Lindsay has attended past conferences and she wanted to try this new role in her Toastmaster journey, which is being the conference co-chair of this final District 45 2026 conference. Welcome. And I would like to turn it over to you.
Thank you. And Lindsay, we have a presentation to start with, and Lindsay will go first. Go ahead, Lindsay.
Thank you very much, Sharon. Good evening, everyone. Are you ready for District 45's spring conference in May of 2026? Our theme for this conference is All Hands on Deck, Sailing Toward Success. In the last webinar, we went over the location for the conference and the dates for the conference, but we didn't share who is going to be presenting at the conference. Now, what I want to invite everyone to do is to put in the chat who you think is our speakers for the conference. And I will give you guys a minute and then reveal the speakers. Got one guess. Anybody else get any other guesses?
I can't guess because it'd be cheating.
Me too.
Sorry, Tom. Okay, get a couple good guesses. I'm not going to spoil the surprise. I will ask my fellow co-chair, Sharon, to start us off.
Hey.
Do you want to do this one or do you want me to do this one?
You'll have you do that one, actually. I have the video ready, but you go ahead.
Okay. So before we do the wonderful educational sessions, we have a plenary session, which is going to be ran by Joe Grondin and Angela Shute. And Angela Shute was the district director before Sharon Joseph was. So I'll get Sharon to share the video there.
Perfect. Well, here's my technology coming into play here to make sure that I can do the video.
No audio there, Sharon.
No audio? Okay, so maybe I do have to stop sharing, and I know I shared it with the sound, but I will share again with the sound. Try again. Take two.
My name is Joe
There you
Grondin,
go.
accredited speaker, distinguished Toastmaster. And I have the honor of delivering a keynote address at your Spring District Conference, May 22nd to 24th in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia, with my dearest Toastmaster friend by the name of Angela Shute, a former district director. The title of our keynote is Sink or Swim. The theme of the conference is all hands on deck, sailing towards success. And we all know that any sailor needs to know how to swim during those currents of change. Change is hard. And we all come to that crossroads in life. Do we sink or do we swim? Angela and I, with our keynote, Sink or Swim, is going to inspire us all to swim. And how do we swim through those currents of change to get to our goals, our dreams? So please join Angela and I at your spring conference, May 22nd to 24th in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. All hands on deck, sailing towards success.
Oh. And perhaps I'll stop and put this presentation back up.
Don't go to the next slide yet, though, because I want to kind of bring the suspense back.
Okay.
Okay. Wait, did you? Okay. Don't show that one.
With the slide, right?
That's the right one. Yeah. Alrighty. We know who our plenary speakers are for Saturday. We have another one on Sunday. But we do have 8 educational presenters. There are 4 in one round, and then there's 4 in a second round, which will be later on Saturday afternoon. No, Saturday morning into the afternoon. The first wonderful District 45 leader to start the ship and bring it to the first port is Joe Grondin. You got it right, Linda. Joe Grondin is our first leader to take the wheel and sail us to the first port. Now, most of us know Joe, right? The pretty good leader, I say. But I'm going to share a little bit about Joe we might not know already. Joe Grondin is the DTM. He's an accredited speaker, a 10-time district international speech champion, and he qualified 7 times for the World Champion of Public Speaking. He did place in the top 10 only twice. And Joe is a 3-time TEDx speaker, and he also received that accredited speaker designation in Toastmasters. Now there is another video. Sharon, if you want to rock it again.
Again, do you have sound?
My name is Joe Grondin.
Is that sound or not? No,
There's sound, but the video's not showing.
the video's not sure. Okay, so I always do have to stop and share my screen yet again.
You can hear it, but we just can't see the actual. All right.
Accredited speaker, distinguished Toastmaster, and I am so excited to be a presenter at your District 45 Spring Conference, May 22nd to 24th in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. The theme? All hands on deck, sailing towards success. What a great theme. How can we, as communicators, help our audience to put their hands on deck so that they can sail towards their success, their goals, their dreams. Well, it just so happens I'm giving an educational called How to Give Your Speech Pep. The pep is the wind in those sails, how to engage your audience from start to finish, to have them engaged on putting their hands on deck so that they can sail towards their dreams. Please join us at District 45 Spring Conference, May 22nd to 24th in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. And we can all place our hands on deck to learn how, as a speaker, we can deliver that power of empowerment to sail towards their success by injecting pep into your speech.
Thank you very much, Sharon.
You're welcome.
So, okay, so it seems like Joe is really eager to take that wheel from me, but I have to keep it afloat until before we start the conference after all the maintenance stuff. Anyway, we'll move past that. The next sailor who's in line to drive the ship to the next port is Vatsal Sud. Now, I don't know Vatsal very well, but some people may. But there is another bio. Vatsal is a professional speaker and communication strategist who is dedicated to helping leaders find their human edge in the digital world. With a background in communication and public speaking, he specializes in bridging the gap between emerging technology and authentic storytelling. As a passionate Toastmaster, Vatsal believes that while AI provides the wind, the speaker must always provide the sail, and he is thrilled to help. I haven't seen any video yet from Vatsal, but I'm sure that he will put something out soon. And now the next sailor that's in line to take it after Vatsal is Sharon Joseph, who is our immediate district director. No, immediate past district director. There we go. And she's doing a educational on Saturday, but she's also doing the one on Sunday morning. So you'll get to hear from Sharon twice. We'll do that bio now. Sharon is the bold founder of the Breath Revolution. She's on a mission to disrupt the corporate grind and to empower professionals to navigate chaos with confidence. With over 30 years of corporate and entrepreneurial experience, Sharon ignites people to breathe, recognize. Let's get that video back up.
Video?
Sharon's, yeah.
Hello, everyone. My name is Sharon Joseph. I am a distinguished Toastmaster and the immediate past district director of District 45, the best district in the world. I am an international #1 best-selling author of self-help books. I am a professional speaker, a perception coach, and I am the founder of the Breath Revolution. I am so honored to be speaking to you at the District 45 conference on Saturday, May 23rd. My talk on Saturday is Step into the Fire. I am honored also to be speaking on Sunday, May 24th. That topic is Face the Fire. I invite you to join me and all of the other Toastmasters from District 45 and beyond. It's all hands on deck. in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia, May 22nd through to the 24th. You're not going to want to miss it. Step into the fire, face the fire. Do you dare? I will see you in Dartmouth.
I love that video, didn't you? Okay. Thank you, Sharon. Our last driver for the ship is Melissa Miller. Now, I don't know Melissa very well, but I'm sure people do. But we're going to learn a little more about Melissa today. Melissa is a security analyst and dedicated Toastmaster. She has a passion for helping others grow into confident communicators and leaders. As a longtime advocate for membership, she believes deeply in the power of supportive guidance and shared learning. And I didn't see a video from Melissa yet, but I'm sure there's something coming, so stay tuned. So this is the end. Hold on, Sharon. This is the end of the first round of educationals. There's one more that's coming, and I'm going to pass it over to Sharon to do hers.
Great. So she just went over the first round of the educational speakers. You get to pick to listen to one of those. It'll be very difficult to choose one, but those were the first 4 rounds. Now this is the next 4. Angela is also doing an educational herself, and her topic is Supercharge Your Extraordinary Team. Recruit, equip, achieve, and celebrate. As she mentioned, or as it was mentioned earlier, she is our past district director. She's earned her DTM designation 3 times. She's currently the president of the Main Thing Advanced Toastmasters Club, a club she helped charter 6 years ago. She also founded Authentic Compass Incorporated in 2013. She focuses on leadership development, emphasizing self-mastery, making intentional choices, and creating innovative solutions, all to help aspiring leaders to succeed by becoming effective communicators, confident negotiators, and smart decision makers. She's quite excited to also share. I will stop sharing and now show her presentation.
Hey, District 45, it's conference time. Every year we have an opportunity to get together in person and learn some new things and celebrate with one another, get a chance to see each other outside of the little Zoom boxes that we meet in all
Can
year
only
long.
see your notes,
I
not the
am
video.
honored.
Really? Thank you for mentioning it since nobody else did. Thank you. I will
I
try that
couldn't find my audio button.
again.
Conference time. Every year we have an opportunity to get together in person and learn some new things and celebrate with one another, get a chance to see each other outside of the little Zoom boxes that we meet in all year long. I am honored to be chosen as one of your educational session presenters this year. So many of you have come to me and said that you struggled recruiting and leading teams for your many projects. And that's what my session is going to focus on. Supercharge your extraordinary team. We're going to talk about recruiting, equipping, achieving, and celebrating all those things so that you can build your team, work with your team, and celebrate your team as you cross the finish line of your project as well done. It's going to be fun. It's going to be interactive. It's going to be a joy to work together. I'm Angela Shute. I am one of your past district directors, and I am so looking forward to seeing you in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia, at our all hands on deck sailing towards success conference this year. It's in May, May 22nd to the 24th. I'm looking forward to spending time celebrating and learning and having fun with you. See you there.
Okay, I will bring up my presentation one more time. So that was Angela. And now I will go to our next speaker, who happens to be Darlene Smith. Darlene is speaking on how to get to the point using AI to help you say it better and faster. She also has a video, but before I show it, I just want to say a few words about Darlene. She is an award-winning speaker, a real estate professional, business leader, and artificial intelligence business consultant. She helps professionals communicate with clarity and with confidence. Her presentation is designed to specifically help Toastmasters communicate with greater clarity, confidence, and impact in a fast-moving world, and then how artificial intelligence can make an impact on your communication style. Again, I am going to stop presenting and bring up her video on what she says about the upcoming conference.
Hi there, it's Darlene Smith, and I'm just sitting here at my computer doing some work with an AI project. Have you ever been speaking and halfway through the sentence you're thinking, oh, where am I going with this? Or you finished explaining something and someone says, can you give me a shorter version? Yeah, we've certainly all been there. Well, here's the truth. Most people don't struggle with communication issues. They struggle with clarity. And in this fast-moving world, if you're not clear, you're going to get ignored, and we don't want that. And that's exactly what I'm excited to bring in my session at the District 45 conference. Get to the point. How you can communicate with AI and use it to communicate faster and better. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, okay, no, this AI thing, it sounds complicated. Don't worry. This has nothing to do with being a tech expert. It has all about helping you in your communications and how you communicate with AI can help improve your communications. Think of AI as a speech coach, a messenger editor or clarity tool, right? Organize those thoughts, stop over explaining, and say what you actually mean the first time. Let's get to point. So it will help that, when you're preparing a speech, overthinking, write the messages in half the time. Yes, gonna do real live examples, simple tools, practical techniques you can walk away with. Now, because AI doesn't replace your voice, it helps refine it. So when you combine AI with what you already know in communications, you can't help but win. So because the future belongs to the person who doesn't talk the most, but the person who communicates the clearest. Can't wait to see you in my session.
Hey, so she's keen and she's excited also. So that was Darlene. Our next speaker is Sharon Bagher-Genbari. And just let me give you a little bit of information on him. His presentation is going to be on cross-cultural communication. Sharon is a versatile individual with a unique blend of academic prowess and a passion for personal and business success. Sharon's passion lies in witnessing people's success, and he's made it his mission to facilitate this success through various workshops. He's also an expert in cross-cultural communication. This is a very much needed in this increasingly globalized world. And he brings insights into bridging culture divides and fostering effective communication. He also has a video to share. Let me program that one.
Club he's from. He used to be in the advanced club, but it closed, Rise and Shine. Do you know what club he's in now?
I do not know, unless I don't know off the top of my head which one he's in. Okay, here he is.
In a world that is more connected than ever. Yet we often find ourselves separated by what I call the cultural fog. We communicate, but are we truly understood? During our upcoming session, we are going to peel back the layers. First, we will define what culture actually is and how it works, the invisible software that runs our interactions. Then we are moving straight into the realm of cross-cultural communication. It's not just about learning do's and don'ts. It's about shifting your perspective. We will explore how you can become a more effective, empathetic communicator across any cultural boundary. My goal is simple, to help you enhance your CQ, your cultural quotient. In today's global landscape, a high CQ isn't just an asset. It's a necessity for modern leadership and collaboration. This isn't a lecture. This is a fully interactive experience. I want you to come ready to engage, to share, and enjoy the process of discovery. Join me on May 23rd, right in Halifax, Nova Scotia. Let's clear the fog together. I'm looking forward to seeing you there.
Hey, I like all of these references to nautical themes. I think they've done a great job creating all of their videos. Okay, so that was Sharon. Our next and final speaker from the round, for the second round of educationals is, wait for it. There we go. Is Patrick Dunn. I'm not sure how many people know Patrick. He is from Newfoundland, Labrador. And I know he was at the conference last year. He will be speaking on the topic of 10 laws of military leadership and how to use these laws every day outside of the military. As you can tell from the picture, Patrick is with the Armed Forces. He joined in 1978 and he now has the rank of Master Warrant Officer. He is currently working with the government of Newfoundland and Labrador. In his presentation, he will review how organizations want the same shared values emphasized within the Canadian Armed Forces, aspects that focus on leadership, professional competence, effective decision-making, problem-solving, motivating others, maintaining situational awareness, and much, much more. Unfortunately, I do not have a presentation from him, but I'm sure that is bound to be very interesting. So those are the 4 second round of educationals, and you get to pick one. Now, hopefully these will be recorded so they can be posted on our video YouTube channel for District 45, like last year's presentations were, and then you can capture and watch them along there. Next, I want to talk about our keynote speaker. I don't have a video for her, I don't have her topic even, but I do want to introduce Jean Gamester. She is the second vice president of Toastmasters International Board for 25-26. She works with the board to help develop and support policies and procedures that guide Toastmasters International into fulfilling its mission. She is a business school lecturer and academic manager with the Open University in the United Kingdom. She focuses on consulting with multicultural and multi-sector corporations in consulting with leading change technology, organization development, and culture change. And we are very excited to have her as a keynote speaker this year. One of the final presentations I will talk about, which will happen on Saturday afternoon, is a panel discussion. And these are our three panelists. Jean Gamester will be presenting, Pat Johnson, and Don Frail. Some of you may recognize Pat Johnson and Don Frail from last year. Pat Johnson is the past international president of Toastmasters International and is an inspirational leader with a passion for communication, leadership, and Toastmasters growth. Don is a past district director for Region 6, international director for Region 6. She credits Toastmasters for her full-time career as a speaker, trainer, and consultant. And together, all three will be discussing how Toastmasters has influenced their personal life over the years as an active Toastmasters. So this should be a very interesting panel discussion as well. So with all of these presentations, this is pretty much the presentations that will be going on for our conference. And I think I was at the last one. That was the last presentation. So thanks for watching that. Hopefully you've learned lots and you know that a lot of things are coming forward in our next conference. Any questions on any of the speakers? No? Well, I'm happy to say that we have almost 80 people registered so far for the conference. And out of those 80 people, 18 of them are first timers. If you're watching this video and you've never been to a District 45 conference, I really suggest you come and sign up and enjoy this. We always start the conferences for first timers with a special event specific to first timers. You get to network with other people. You get to recognize other people that are similar to you, maybe a little nervous being at their first conference. There'll usually be a icebreaker activity to get to know the other first timers and then to also help educate you on what goes on in a conference. And they probably will do some type of event to understand what's going on. So the first timers coordinators are excited to focus on 18 to 20 or maybe 25 new first timers. And so we hope that you can make it to Dartmouth, Nova Scotia, Halifax, Dartmouth, Nova Scotia, May 22nd to the 24th. Tom, I see you put your hand up. Yeah.
I just wanted to say what great presentations that we just witnessed. And unfortunately, we just get a couple more in that we didn't get a chance to coordinate, but we will get those on the website, the ones that all of them, but the ones that weren't presented tonight. But I also want to point out one other thing, that is Jean Gamster will be holding kind of like the question and answer session as well. So it's very important that if you have questions for her, because she is third in line to the throne or the international president, she'll be happy to answer them. She wants to get to know the members, and that is kind of outside of this awesome nautical theme. It is what Sherry McDonald, our district director, wants. And I agree with her. She wants it to be about our members because this is our final conference. Sorry, I didn't mean to run on, but that's kind of what I wanted to say. Yeah.
That's right. Lindsay, do you have anything on entertainment aspect?
I do have something on the entertainment aspect. We have two entertainment sessions. We have the Friday night entertainment sessions, we have board games, and Saturday night when the boat is sailing. Don't actually sail it. It's fine. Anyways, as the boat is sailing along, we're gonna have a dance party from 9 to midnight. We're gonna have the best time. Hope you guys can make it.
Perfect. Thanks so much. And one other thing that I will just mention is that I've done a call out in the past and I'm doing another call out now. So if you're coming from your club and your club would like to help sponsor the conference to make it a success financially, what we would hope you can do is bring a silent auction item. And we'll put it on the silent auction item to be raffled off. And all the money and proceeds will go towards supporting the conference and paying for some outstanding things that, maybe the budget wasn't quite, balanced to start with. But anyway, in the past, we've asked different clubs or all clubs that are coming if you could bring a silent auction item. Things could be books, there could be jams and preserves. I remember one year there was an inflatable pool with some toys also included. And so you could be very creative in what you want to bring for the conference as a silent auction item. These items will be bidded on, and then, the successful highest bidder will win it. But we've decided to do a little extra. We're going to have a couple awards of maybe the most inventive or unique silent auction item, and also the most popular, the one that gets the most bids. Not necessarily maybe the highest bid, but the most popular with getting as many bids as possible. So those are just things to kind of think about and challenge yourself. If you're coming to the conference, consider bringing something on behalf of your club for the silent auction. And as Tom did mention, this is our last District 45. Our district will be split up into a few other districts. So we are going to actually have a short presentation on the history of District 45. We have been capturing some photos. I know some emails have gone out on the updates and in the magazine, but in the newsletter that Aaron had sent out saying, please send in pictures or things like that. And we're going to be adding them to the presentation. If you don't have any, you'll be enjoying watching the slideshow of pictures of events gone past, so that's something else to look forward to. So we hope that our crew will make the District 45 conference for 2026 a exciting, all hands on deck, and everybody's going to sail to success. Any questions or anything? I guess I can open them up.
I have one quick one, and that is part of the history presentation is we want to hear from our members because we're Toastmasters, we're storytellers. We love telling stories. So I don't want to just throw data out there of all the great things we've done, which there are quite a bit, but I'm looking for a table topic, 2 minutes, 3 minutes of your experience from maybe a past conference or a past fall conference. Remember, we used to have those, or maybe a speech competition. Something that stands out for you that says, wow, that was fun. That was great. I networked with everybody. I had a great time. So if you want to step up and take that 2 or 3 minutes, please email me and we'll get you on the list. Okay.
And if anybody is interested in helping out, either volunteer, set up, take down, bringing in silent auction items, please email our conference Gmail account, D45conference@gmail.com. It's in all of the District 45 updates that come out on the 1st of the month and on the 15th of the month. And it's also in the newsletter, and it's also on the website. So please, feel free to share and communicate with Lindsay and I. Yes, Linda.
For the silent auction, you don't need to know in advance that we're bringing something or what it is. We just bring it and hand it over to whoever's in charge.
We would like to know, just roughly to see how many clubs are bringing it. So that was in the last district update, and it'll be in this one coming out also on the 30th. So yeah, and it'll have the email link to email us just to give us a heads up. Yes, thanks. Oh, and all bidding is in Canadian dollars. Just thought I'd throw that in there. So you could be getting a bargain if you're going back to the States. If there's no other questions, I'll hand it back over to you, Tom, unless Lindsay, you have anything to say to add on.
Nothing to add on, no.
Hey, we're excited to see you guys
Very.
in May in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia.
If you don't remember anything else from this presentation, I want you to remember this. This couldn't happen without Sharon and Lindsay. They're putting in incredible amount of time. How many texts, how many calls, how many emails, how many Zoom calls? Probably in the triple digits, and it's going to continue. So I just want to thank both of you for your hard work. And it just talks about Toastmasters when I see you guys going through this, and I really appreciate it.
Thank you. It's an honor to be, helping out for the final conference. So I'm so happy I stepped forward.
Okay. Well, I'd like to thank everybody for coming in. And if you are watching this on video at a later date, feel free to, if you have questions, reach out to our conference team or me. Be more than happy to answer them. So just really appreciate it. I'll stop recording now.